Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, February 12th, 2021. Welcome to another eBay video. Today's main topic is going to be the one type of eBay return that drives me crazy. There's one type more than any other that irritates me. We're also going to have an update on the seller with zero feedback that dicked me over last week. We're going to talk about your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. And as always, if I may, I'm going to point out that it's cloudy and we have even more snow on the ground than we did last week. We haven't had any sunny days, and I want to show you something. There are no sunny days forecast until a week from tomorrow. I'm going to show you this so you know that I'm not lying to you. Look, nothing but clouds, snow, 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 partly cloudy, snow, snow, and then maybe a week from this Saturday, the sun will make an appearance. I have never seen such a cloudy, dismal, dank winter in my life. It's sickening and it's depressing. That being said, we're going to read your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. A channel comment from Nancy Workman. Hello, Mr. Joe. Thank you for showing the benefits and pitfalls of using eBay. I myself am old school and like to buy things I put my hands on. If I could not get hands-on for a purchase, I hope I get a seller of your caliber for anything I would like to purchase. I know not all are bad, just it's hard to see if a seller is in sheep's clothing. Enjoy your content and thank you for your time. I have quite a few comments on zero feedback sellers that I'm going to read. Rudy Rodriguez wrote, I recently won an auction for about $200 from a seller with zero feedback. I paid. He later canceled 2 days later, citing he was expecting $400 or more. What an idiot. Rudy, that just is not fair to you. I sure hope you neg that bum, because he doesn't belong selling on eBay when he's doing things like that. Kathy Ego 233 wrote, please send it to the West, especially California. She's referring to our snow, I believe. We had snow here in Arizona in early January for 3 days, about 3 inches. I recently bought an item from a zero feedback person. No communications, no shipping, and of course, no item. I got a refund through eBay. This person is not quite on the level because he clicked on buyer asked to cancel. Thanks, Kathy. Mercedes Lux wrote a really long comment. I have truncated it for brevity, but even then, it's still really long. Buying from a zero feedback seller. No way, and that is my answer. I say this as more and more I have seen zero seller list an item that I know was stolen photo from another seller. I view the zero feedback seller's feedback and keep in mind, I already know they have no feedback, but what I look for on their feedback page is the year they joined membership with eBay. I'm also never surprised to see large percentage of these zero sellers join eBay years ago with not one transaction, whether selling or buying. This type of zero feedback has a dormant account established years ago is a huge red flag warning. Scammers open multiple accounts on eBay and allow them to remain dormant until the time to use one of them just for this purpose, run a scam. Also, sellers that have gained too many negative feedbacks can move their listings to one of their dormant accounts they've opened years ago. Have you not seen such? I have. I have seen a seller's feedback page with zero transactions, but when you view items they have listed, they will have hundreds of items listed. This is another red flag indeed. Just think about this. The seller has zero feedback, Joined eBay years ago and has hundreds of listings. I know some people may say, well, maybe they had intentions years ago either to buy or sell, but never did it, and that is why their account was dormant for many years. I say to that, sure is a leap of trust in that seller. Oddly enough, I have a story later in the video about just such an account, only it's a buyer account. Zero and Zora wrote, "Hey Joe, I would have showed their username because they knew what they were doing. For the fact that they put buyer asked to cancel, he knew what he did. I haven't bought from a zero feedback seller, but I have bought from a two feedback seller. eBay gave me a $25 gift card and I wanted a new computer, keyboard, mouse, and headphone setup. This buyer had what I wanted for about $45 and of course coupon, so I'd only be out $20 if it fell through. Bought the item and they marked it shipped the next day. I did receive exactly what I ordered, but the pictures they used were stock photos, so I'm sure it was a drop shipper. Either way, the only thing that bugged me is that they kept asking for positive feedback every day for the 5 days it took to arrive. I didn't leave any feedback because that annoyed me." Nancy Stockwell wrote, "I have more problems with sellers with huge feedback numbers. They don't bother to ship the item, fail to contact me. I had this happen twice last month and then cancel the order, also claiming I asked to cancel. I actually contacted eBay and reported them. I don't know if it does any good. I think in your case it was a new seller that didn't know what he was doing." Nancy, oddly enough, I rarely have problems with any sellers with large feedback. In fact, just the other day I received a purchase from an eBay seller with a large feedback and two of the items were broken. I wrote to him, he immediately apologized and sent me out two replacement items. So thankfully, I've been doing very good with large feedback eBay reputable sellers. Dennis Copper wrote, "Never ever buy from sellers with zero feedback. They need a history to prove themselves. Sellers with zero feedback will close their eBay account faster than you can eat a McDonald's Happy Meal. Then they just open up another. You will not be able to leave them negative feedback either. That account no longer exists." The Story Dude also wrote in about zero feedback sellers. "Considering the fact we all have to start with zero feedback when starting on eBay, it is unfair to single anyone out. I agree that there are some unscrupulous ones out there, but if we single them out, they can't build their reputation on eBay." Dennis Copper wrote a reply to the Story Dude and wrote, "Wrong again. I let others like you build up sellers with zero feedback. When they finally have enough positive feedback, I will buy from them. In this world, we can eat cake or eat onions. They both will fill your stomach. You can have the onions while I eat the cake." And sorry, dude, let me reply to that as well, if I may. While we do all start out with zero feedback, I never attempted to list anything on eBay while I had zero feedback. Like many of you did, I built up my reputation by buying from sellers. For about the first 6 months, I amassed a feedback of at least 30 before I started selling anything on eBay. So that's just me, and I thought that I had to say that. So that's all for the comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Now let's get on to some of new topics for this week. Okay, my first new topic tonight is I want to discuss the one type of eBay return that drives me absolutely crazy. As you know, I sell on eBay Motors, and I probably get more returns than all of you guys, with the exception of those of you guys who also sell in eBay Motors. I can understand people returning things because they bought the wrong size and it doesn't fit, or perhaps it's the wrong color, or perhaps, they just changed their mind. I get that. But the one thing I find and I feel is unforgivable is when I sell a person a single item really cheaply and they claim they thought they were getting 4 items. It happened again this week. I'm going to do a short cutaway and I'm going to show you the actual listing in question and we'll talk about it when I come back. Bang. Okay guys, let's take a look at this listing and I want to run through this really quick. Start by looking at the title on the very top. It says, One Factory, 1993 to 1997, Nissan Sentra 200SX, 13-inch hubcap wheel cover chrome. The price is $22.50 plus $15 shipping. If you scroll down, well, before we even do that, you can see the pictures here. I have a picture of one cap. All the pictures I have are one cap, okay? Now, scrolling down, let's look at the description. You are buying one 1993 to 1997 Nissan Sentra hubcap, etc., etc. And down here it says, this is the only one I have. Can you believe somebody bought this thinking they were getting 4? How stupid and uneducated can a person be when the picture clearly shows 1, the title says 1, the description says 1, and above all, the price is $22.50 for a factory Nissan part. How stupid and utterly uneducated some people are. This person paid $15 shipping to get it and is going to pay $15 shipping to return it in order to receive back $22.50. This is one person I would not want to hire as a financial advisor. Back to the video. So yeah, guys, that was the listing. Now, in the comments that I read earlier, somebody talked about people who open accounts and leave them dormant for many years. Well, that's what happened in this case. This person opened their account in February 2015 and never bought a single item until February 2021. And it was my item. They have 0 feedback. You saw the listing, guys. I don't think there's anybody out there that will say that the listing wasn't clear, that she was getting only 1. But the thing that pisses me off more than anything I showed you is the fact that she had the audacity to call me directly here and bypass the eBay return system. I can't tell you how many times she has contacted me through the eBay contact system since then. And I said to her, do not call me. You're not allowed. You didn't buy the item from me over the phone. You bought it on eBay, so you have to return it on eBay. This is something I've been encountering on and off. I'm not saying it happens every week or every month, but it does happen. This business with people circumventing the eBay returns process really irks me. I tell them straight up, I'll be more than happy to take the item back, that's not a problem, but we're going to do it by the book. It's by the book or it's not at all. So yeah, guys, comment your feelings on the listing I showed you. Was I clear enough? I think I was. And how could any reasonable person expect to get 4 chrome Nissan hubcaps for $22.50? It just drives me up the wall to think that somebody would actually expect that. And this business with people calling me, it's just getting crazy. Do people try and contact you outside of eBay when they want to return something? Comment below. I find that eBay bends over backwards to make sure we do not exchange our personal information before the transaction was made so they don't get cut out of their commission. I accept that. It's like once the transaction is done, they give the buyers every single piece of information about us that's available. And I don't think that's right. Next topic I want to talk about is an update to the story I told you last week with the seller who had zero feedback, who refused to sell me the hubcap that I won for $2 plus $8.55 shipping. As you know, he falsely claimed that I asked to cancel a transaction, so he didn't get a defect. Now, I thought the whole situation was over, and I didn't really plan to address it again, with the exception of reading your comments this week. But something happened. Something happened this week. He contacted me twice in the middle of the night. What night was that? I guess around Wednesday night. So I get up Thursday morning and I see 2 eBay contact messages from this guy, which seemed weird to me. All right? I read them and they both basically said the same thing. I sent you a refund. Did you receive it? It's like if somebody sends me a contact message at 2 o'clock in the morning and I don't respond, 10 minutes later they send me another message. Like, who's awake at 2 o'clock in the morning? So when he did that, I said, I wonder. I took it upon myself and I checked to see if he had relisted the item, and he did. He relisted the same item for $25. Local pickup only. Originally, it was $2 plus $8.55 shipping. Now he's asking for the same item, $25, local pickup only. Given the information I have just told you guys, does that change your thoughts on anything we talked about last week or any of the comments you made? Please address that in the comment section below. Another thing I've run into, what do you think about people, buyers mainly, with very low feedback, meaning under 10 usually, who leave nothing but negative feedbacks for their sellers? How is that even possible? But I've been noticing that, and I'd like your opinion on that. What do you think of people, buyers mainly, who leave nothing but negative feedback for sellers? That's something I might have to do screenshots on in a future video, depending on how things go. And that being said, I think that's all I'm going to cover today. So guys, please, your comments are going to decide the course of next week's video. So I want to see your comments, questions, and concerns below. Always remember this, guys. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday night, I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please give me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, please tell me in the comments section what you want me to hit up, and I'll be glad to try and do it next week. Remember, I am a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask on any of my videos, and I never will. I have never distorted my voice on a video because I feel that's dishonest and unscrupulous. So yeah, I am a CEO and a CFO of my own company. Guys, I hope you make a lot of money this week on eBay. Rock on and peace! Epilogue time. I did not forget to take my drink. Please, guys. I'll get the cup of life right now. This is the Fox News Cup of Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Very good on a cold, cloudy, nasty day. Sales this week were on the slow side. And I got to tell you something, guys. All of 2020, my sales were rocking. I was selling day and night, and I did great. It was a record-setting year on eBay for me. But I'm going to tell you, so far 2021 has been very lackluster. My sales are somewhat below what they were last year. Actually, they're considerably below, but not to the point that I'm nervous. I'm still doing well and making money, but I am considerably slower than last year. Wondering how you guys are doing. So let me know on that. I'm going to make a prediction. Remember last Friday I came out here and I had the cast iron balls to predict the week's weather a week ahead of time and be right? I'm going to do it again. I predict a week from today, next Friday, will be cloudy and nasty. And I'm saying it on camera. And I know I'm going to be right. Guys, I leave you with these 3 words. Don't be fishy!